Well, tonight, in a test of presidential powers, the Supreme Court is weighing arguments over the Biden administration's COVID vaccine rules for large companies and healthcare workers. CBS's Jan Crawford is following the closely watched set of arguments that went on for hours today.
With nearly 36 million adults yet to get a single dose of the vaccine, liberal justices said the dangers of the coronavirus justify the unprecedented federal mandates to encourage vaccinations.
This is a pandemic in which nearly 1 million people have died, and this is the policy that is most geared to stopping all this.
In extraordinary arguments amid the surge of the latest Omicron variant, Justice Sonia Sotomayor, who is not ill, opted to participate in the arguments remotely, as did 2 lawyers arguing against the mandates who tested positive. And for the first time, a majority of the justices, with the exception of Justice Neil Gorsuch, wore masks. In the past, the court has allowed various efforts to mandate vaccines at the state level. But in these cases, conservative justices seem skeptical about handing that sweeping power to federal agencies.
This is something that the federal government has never done before, right? Mandated vaccine coverage.
And there were practical questions to the requirement that some 80 million private employees get vaccinated or have weekly testing.
Is the testing alternative viable at the present time in light of the stories that we see about the long lines that are required to be tested?
The justices seem less skeptical of the more targeted mandate, which would require vaccines for more than 17 million healthcare workers at facilities that get federal Medicaid or Medicare money.
Now, the mandate for those large companies is set to take effect on Monday, although the government says they're not going to enforce the vaccine requirement until next month. A ruling from the court on whether to block that, even temporarily, could now come any time. Nora?
Jan Crawford at the Supreme Court, thank you.